For the first time, the leading Republican in the U.S. Senate is offering his congratulations to President-elect Joe Biden and the future Vice President Kamala Harris. Senator Mitch McConnell made the statement on the Senate floor less than 24 hours after the Electoral College confirmed Biden's win.
Many millions of us had hoped the presidential election would yield a different result. But our system of government has processes to determine who will be sworn in on January the 20th. The Electoral College has spoken. So today I want to congratulate President-elect Joe Biden.
Now, for quite a few years now, many Americans have wondered if it's time to make a change and scrap the Electoral College. In fact, since that argument first started, two candidates, Al Gore and Hillary Clinton, have both won the popular vote but lost the election. Michigan electors just performed their constitutional duty yesterday in Lansing, but even one of those electors is calling for a change. Paula Tutman looks at the pros and cons of making such a switch. Paula.
The honorary chairpersons will signify this by saying aye.
The Electoral College is something relatively few Americans have seen it work until this year. We knew it was out there, but not necessarily how it actually works.
Again, electors, please indicate your vote on the ballot by signing your name in the space provided.
Almost immediately after casting her electoral vote in Lansing yesterday, Marseille Allen was on to her next task.
Leaving soon to take PPE to the tribes in Dakota so that we can go on this 300-mile horseback journey, which honors the ancestors.
The yearly sojourn to South Dakota takes on even more meaning this year as she embraces every facet of who she is, a Jewish African-American with Native American ancestry. And while she was incredibly proud and honored to serve her state and her nation as an elector, she did so with mixed emotions.
It was only established with the foundation of the 3/5 compromise, meaning that there were citizens in this country, people in this country, who are not considered whole human beings. And so if we are still using a system that determines how this democracy is upheld, that is based in slavery, we will never heal.
There's a growing dissent for the Electoral College. Hillary Clinton, after casting her vote as a New York elector, called to abolish it. She won the popular vote in 2016 to Donald Trump by more than 2 million votes, but lost the Electoral College. Professor Dave Dulio, the director of civic engagement at Oakland University, says why the Electoral College has some benefits, particularly for smaller, less populated states.
It allows candidates for office to focus on some states that might otherwise go unnoticed, states like Iowa, where not a lot of people live, but is really important. Issues that are Iowa-centric that get attention because candidates go to that state and talk about it.
The Electoral College might also minimize a nationwide recount if a close popular vote is challenged.
Could you imagine if we had a very close election and needed to do a national recount of 150 million votes?
Kamala Harris has received all.
Yeah, you know, a lot of different arguments there. You know, I've covered a lot of presidential elections, Devin, and I was trying to think of the last time I covered a presidential election where this didn't come up. It always comes up, but certainly in the last two presidential elections, it's coming up more often, and the voices are actually getting louder for some sort of constitutional change.
Yeah, I love it when people who are steeped in both politics and history and really grasp the details of it all get into a debate over it. It's really a fascinating argument. Great for framing it for us this year. All right, Paula. Still ahead here at 4, inch by inch. Congress seems to be getting closer to a COVID relief bill, the latest plan. In fact, picking up some key support. Kimberly Gill will join us with an update on that in a